In this video, I'll show you guys how you can create a phantom farm for your survival world. Now this phantom farm is really excellent and it can practically be considered the best. This is extremely small, extremely simple to build, requires barely any resources, and it is yet super fast. This is one of the only ways of efficiently getting phantom membranes, which are used for potions and for repairing elytras. These here are all of the resources. As you can see, this is extremely basic, very small. Now we also need a little bit of dirt, just as some temporary blocks. Of course, you're not obliged to use it if you don't want to, but temporary blocks are much easier to build with. Anyway, let's get cracking. To use this farm, come here to the center on top of this trapdoor, grab yourself a sword with, by preference, the looting 3 enchantment, then look up, and here is where one of the disadvantages of this farm comes into play. Personally, what I would do if I have to AFK at these farms is I would use a piece of scotch tape to keep my button pressed on my mouse. But sadly though, here we cannot do that. We are obliged to use an auto clicker. Now for your auto clicker, set it to strike more or less once every 6 seconds, and that should be more or less the sweet spot. So first of all, you want to dig a 2x4 trench like so. On one side, place 2 ladders like this, and on the opposite side, place a ladder at the bottom. Then at the top, place a slab. This here will be the center of your farm. And by the way, I didn't mean slab, I meant trapdoor. Anyway, so this is your first step. Next thing, you want to come around like this, place a sort of ring around it, make it 2 blocks high. Then here you want to create a ring around the top ring. Jesus, I'm saying the word ring quite a few times. Anyway, I hope this makes sense. You need to create a 5x5 platform like so, with a hole in the middle. Then grab your temporary blocks here and then place a iron trapdoor with a glass block on top. Next thing, we need to place temporary blocks on top of the outermost ring like so, and then we're going to use our iron trapdoors to contain the future water. So just go around like this, don't do the corner, those are a waste of iron. So like so, get rid of your temporary blocks, just clear that all out, and then use 4 water buckets like so in each corner. And that's it. So to prove to you that this farm works, I have spawned in a lot of phantoms and set the time to midnight, and now I'm going to go AFK. Now I do have to warn you though that if a few phantoms all nosedive at the same time, there is a slight chance of one managing to hit you. So you will get dealt a little bit of damage. You will get hit about once every 6 hours. So it's really not a lot of damage. You can very easily reverse it by using a beacon or by simply eating something. So really, there's nothing to worry about this farm. Now to get these phantoms to spawn, you basically need to never sleep during nighttime, and eventually they will spawn. And the longer you haven't slept, the more will spawn at once. If you want to know how you can create a fully automatic miner which will go collect all sorts of resources for you like diamonds, iron, coal, redstone, gold, all that good stuff, then I recommend you watch the video on screen right about now. Else than that, thank you for 200 subscribers. This has probably been the shortest video ever, and I'll see you in the next video.